What's up, guys? This is another video of the all channel featuring the accessories of the Raspberry Pi. So we have many things. Just for demo, I'll tell you about this. This is the Mini wireless keyboard, and we'll move on to that. And so let's start the video. Firstly, we have the case. So the case consists of the two parts, the Raspberry Pi, which is going to be put inside it. So let's start putting it together. So first, let's just put our SD card in. So there it goes inside, and you can hear the click sound. Just a minute. There, and I showed the mechanism too. Okay, let's move on to the second step, that is installing the lower part. So as you see, these are the ports that are partitioning the three ports, like these two USBs and the Ethernet port. So let's just put that inside. That's inside. That's the lower part. That's done. Now let's move on to the upper part. So secured. So that's the first accessory, and that can be used to hide all the electronics that are present in the Raspberry Pi, and it also provides a better look to the Raspberry Pi. So that's first. Let's move on. Secondly, we have the mini keyboard or the wireless keyboard, which we are going to attach to the Raspberry Pi. And as we can see, information provided says that this is a Mini 2.4 gigahertz an Android TV keyboard, and so it's actually the world's smallest mini keyboard. It's provided by just for more information, means real internet idea. So okay, so let's unbox this, and moving on, let's take this aside and unbox this. So inside the real case, you're gonna be provided with the bag in which it comes, so you can put that aside. The cable, so let's see. So the cable consists of this micro C USB cable and a port for charging something else. This is like a double usage cable, and this to be connected into the USB plug like this, like in this one. So that's the first thing that comes here. Now the second thing would be paperwork, how the keyboard works, and its manual. So one more hack for this keyboard is that this keyboard works at 1.3 volts. Though there is a regulator inside, you can check if there is power coming out of a USB port by just connecting this keyboard to that, and this will show the charging sign on it, because the voltage it needs to charge is very less, and therefore it can be charged with up to 3 volts too. So that's a hack. Let's move on to the keyboard itself, and 3, 2, 1, go. There, the keyboard's there. And this is pretty small compared to my hand, which is this. And switching it on, we will get the yellow signal, which means it is searching for all the possible users of this keyboard. And to connect it, what we have is we have a backward slot, which is like a very secret slot. And so we have the USB cable here, and there's a USB cable to connect to the computer, like right inside. And that's it. And you can use this keyboard with the Raspberry Pi. So what we can do is take the Raspberry Pi, take the USB thing, like the USB connector, and connect it straight to the Raspberry Pi. And let's put that inside. Just a minute, and that goes, and that's done. So that is the first thing you can do to boot up your Raspberry Pi and connect all the accessories. So that's one. Let's move on to the second one. We have got an important part, which is the SD card. The SD card is basically used to boot the noob setup from your existing computer, and to put that SD card into the given Raspberry Pi to run the noobs. And if the SD card does not have noobs, then what will Raspberry Pi run on? So that's why the SD card is one thing. Next up, we have got the HDMI cable, and we have also got the Ethernet cable, which I haven't unboxed yet. So for the Ethernet cable, I just take this out, and this is a pretty big cable. So I'll just show you the connectors to it. And these are two connectors. Just like the aux cable, the Ethernet cables have the same connectors. And so just connect one to your modem or router, and the other one to the Raspberry Pi. So put it right inside like this, and these two lights will flash on. That's one. The other one would be the HDMI cable. This part would go to the TV or the monitor, and the other part would definitely go to the Raspberry Pi to transmit the data to put it in the monitor. So that's it. And one more thing that you can add is a speaker, or simple headphones can also work. So just connect the headphones to the Raspberry Pi, and you're done. For audio, that is. Okay, so now I have told you all about the accessories. Now let's start with the setup. So firstly, we'll attach the Re keyboards, like the USB thingy. That's one. You got it right there. Two, I would think of attaching the Ethernet cable. That goes right inside, secure. And third, I would think of putting in the HDMI cable. So that will go right inside from here. So just plug it inside, and that's done. And so you're done with the setting up of your Raspberry Pi. Just connect all these cables to the computer, and you're good to go. So